Hi everyone, Melissa here, and I thought I would film my putting together of my sister's birthday box. My sister's birthday is March 11th, so I am going to save this and put this on after she gets her gifts because I know she watches me, which is so sweet, and I wouldn't want to ruin her surprise. So here's everything I got her. She is turning, I'm 38, so she's gonna turn 35 this year. So I already did a thrift haul and showed you this. It is a Lion King Hakuna Matata Racerback t-shirt, brand new with tags. I found it today for $1.75. So that was a fun find. It's her size and I think she'll really get a kick out of this. Next up is vanilla birthday cake from Philosophy. This is something she loves and I know she loves it, and it's perfect because it says birthday right on it. Next is That 80s Mix candy, and this had all the candy that was popular from the 80s. I'm sure you can still buy most of it today. So she'll get blow pops, candy necklaces, Crybaby. I haven't thought about a Crybaby in so long. Laffy Taffy, Fun Dip, we both loved Fun Dip, Gobstoppers, Lemon Heads, Crunch Nerds, Red Hot Razzles, Sixlets, Sweethearts, and I guess that's it. So whole big package from the 80s. Last up is a $25 Home Goods Marshalls TJ Maxx gift card, and it comes with chalk so you can write on it, which I thought was so much fun. So I picked out a card for her, and I have a lot of vintage wrapping paper, so I think these are the two I have been thinking about. This one has bears, and it says happy birthday, and it looks very 80s. It has boom boxes. And one of the bears has ribbon. And she and I, my sister and I and my cousin used to play with, I forget what they're called, but it was like a jump rope stick with ribbon. And used to dance. It was like this athletic thing. So she had just mentioned that the other day, so I thought that was fun. And then the other is Care Bears, and we were both in love with Care Bears. So I think I'm gonna go with the Care Bears to start and then go from there. So I'm gonna put you at a different camera angle so you can see me wrapping, and we'll chit chat and wrap up her birthday gift. Okay, so you can still kind of see me and you can see the area I'm gonna wrap her gifts in. The first thing I have to do is peel off the Marshalls gift tags. I found most of this stuff at Marshalls. Maybe I'll leave them on just in case she wants to return them and get a different scent. Maybe I'll do that and just, that seems more adult-like, right? I'm not going to be offended if she returns any of this, but okay. So we're just blacking out the prices. And, okay, so that's that. And I've got to cut off the thrift store tags. And I found this really cool, you probably won't be able to see it. It's actually like red and white candy stripe at Marshalls for $2 on clearance. I think I'm gonna use it, it's kind of fun. Because my sister and I are 3 years difference in age, we shared a bedroom growing up, and we had bunk beds, as most children growing up do who live in the same bedroom. And I don't know if I've told this story before, but one night I used to sleep on the bottom bunk and she was on the top bunk. She got sick, and by got sick I mean, and she stuck her head over the top bunk and let it go, and my hair, which was very long at that time, it was probably past my waist, was over the edge of my bed, and so she on my head. I don't remember it actually that well. My mom probably remembers it better than I do because she's the one who had to wash it out. Gross. Okay. I think I'm going to use both wrapping papers. Why not, right? So my sister and I did pretty well growing up. I'm sure we fought a lot, but the stories my mom tells, we used to be awake at night when they would put us in bed and just tell us to be quiet. My sister and I would make up stories and songs, and I would have her tell me all the kids in her classroom so I could remember when she told stories who was who. And we had the best of times at night because we were just giggling and laughing until my mother came in probably and told us to be quiet. But there were a lot of nights of us giggling. Something else I remember is me making our chores into a game for her since I was the older one. So when my mom asked us to clean our room, I would just sit there usually and have like a hamper and tell her she had to hit so many baskets at a certain amount of time, and I would time her doing things. And in reality, I wasn't doing any of the chores and she was doing all of the chores. She knows that well though. She cleaned up 95% of our room, I'm gonna say, when we were children. When my sister entered kindergarten or first grade, they needed name tags to say their names, which is so sweet when you think about it. And I would custom make her name tags based on what she was wearing that day. So for instance, if she had black pants on in an MC Hammer style, because that was very cool, I'm gonna have to tape that, then I would make her little black MC Hammer paper pants with the shirt she was wearing and write her name on them. And that continued for probably a week, a month. I don't know how long that continued for. A long time. I'm gonna go back to this. I don't think that's gonna fit. We'll go back to this for the body shower. I couldn't figure out, I walked through the store time and time again and I picked up and put down things. My sister is a mom and she's a superb mom. She took on a 7-year-old who's now an 8-year-old after her and her husband married, and she is killing it in the mom game. This little girl is so happy and just so wonderful, and she dressed her up for Dr. Seuss week this week, and she Skypes with me and I just love her so much. Both my sister and my niece. And I think they're going to be moving back to Pennsylvania, which is where my mom is and where I lived for 14 years. But I'm hoping they get to visit in the summertime because I would love to meet my niece for the first time. And I would love to have them down here and just be able to swim and chit chat. I'm not very good on the phone. In fact, I'm not so good. I've never been good on the phone. When I was a teenager, I would have to call the pizza place to order pizzas, and I would literally have to write down what words needed spoken. I'm still not the best with words, and you can see that in my videos, that sometimes my brain blanks on words. But when I would call the pizza place, it would be like, "Hello, my name is Melissa. I would like to order pizza. Here's what I would like." And I would read from a card that I previously had written. But Lisa's not like that. My sister is outgoing and she takes knitting classes, and she's lovely, my sister. She hand embroiders pillowcases. I'll have to insert some photos. They're stunning. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how anybody does anything that takes that amount of patience and effort and just like being present with each stitch. Oh my goodness. To hand embroider something on a pillowcase must take her like 8 hours, 6 hours sometimes, depending on the name. That's a lot of embroidering. But she does it, and she'll do for my friends, she'll do for her friends, her kids' friends. This is not going as well as I planned. Good enough. Okay, so I should have brought a trash bag in here. So I'm going to fill out her chalkboard. I wish I could keep it like this because it's so cute, but then she wouldn't know how much is on here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take it apart. And our local Marshalls had these cards and they weren't any more expensive. So it's just literally a chalkboard and they provide you a piece of chalk and I can just write happy birthday. So that's very fun. Okay, I'm gonna write the card and then I'll be back. Okay, so I have a regional A box here. Don't have it taped yet because I'm not sure everything's gonna fit in. So the candy, gel. This is her t-shirt. I could put it at the end. I have some stickers. I also found streamers, but I think I'm gonna save these for her daughter's birthday because they're not gonna fit in this box. Will they? I think they will. Okay, so I just gotta take off the price tag. She's gonna know what I paid for them anyway. You know what? Just gonna open them up. There we go. Got some pink and some purple. And I'm going to curl some ribbon and put it in there. So my sister lives in Colorado. And as you know, I'm in Florida. And my mom is in Pennsylvania. So we are all very far apart. We're hoping that my sister, brother-in-law, and their daughter and my mom can come down and stay. We have a friend that has a condo kind of on the beach, on the island at least. And then my brother, who lives in about an hour and a half north of us, will be able to come down and get some time from work. Because we haven't been together, all of us, since my sister's wedding, which was 2.5 years ago. I've seen my brother recently. I've seen my mom last summer, so that was July, so that's been a while too. And I've not seen my sister since they've moved. So my sister has been the longest. It's been probably 1.5 years. Even though we text and chit chat every single day, it'll be nice to see her if she's able to come down. No pressure, Lisa, but I'm counting on you coming down. When we were little and I used to babysit my brother and sister on New Year's Eve, we used to cut up confetti and curl ribbon like I'm doing now and put it in a box, and then at midnight or whatever time we could stay up till, not saying we all made it till midnight, but we would just throw the confetti up in the box. And that's how we would celebrate. And that way nobody had to vacuum and nobody was gonna get in trouble for leaving confetti everywhere. And so we've had this tradition, oh my goodness, I'm so old, for 20 something years now. So this will add color and fun, but not be too hard to clean up, hopefully. I'm going to put in the t-shirt and her card, and I forgot to get the peppermints. I was gonna put some peppermints in here, so I need to go get that. And I'm gonna put this giant Gerber daisy right on top. And I just need some peppermints and some shipping tape and we are good. So I got the peppermints. Just gonna put them in. Hoping to ship chocolate covered Oreos because those are her favorite. Even Twizzlers would have been really good. But it's really hot here in Florida and shipping chocolate through the mail is probably just gonna make everything mushy. Now, because it doesn't look too pretty because it's got tape all over it, I got some white paper and I'm going to tape on the white paper and then I can color it. My stepfather adopted us when we were 11, me, and 8, her. And the judge had asked us, since we were changing our last names to be my stepfather's name, if we would like to change our first names. And I'm sure he was kidding because he was an adult, but I had always wanted to change my name from Melissa with 1 L to Melissa with 2 L's. And I can't remember how it happened because I have such a poor memory. She would probably remember. So my mom allowed me to choose Melissa with 2 L's, and I turned to her and said, "Be Summer Violet." I so badly wanted my 8-year-old sister to be called Summer Violet because it's such a pretty name. And Lisa's a pretty name too. Sorry, Lisa, but Summer Violet, come on. So no, Lisa was not allowed to change her name to Summer Violet, but I still do keep calling her Summer Violet. We are done. I'm gonna leave the big white spot open for the label when my Dymo prints the label, and we're good to go. This should cost maybe about $10 to get out to her and take a few days. So again, you're probably gonna be watching this after March 11th because she does watch my videos and I wanna keep it a surprise. And I hope she had a great birthday. Thanks so much.